I knew I wasn't gonna like you from the start. You're too stuffy.
The feeling is mutual, I assure you.
I'm glad we're on the same page. And yet here we are, waiting for the end together. Maybe Freud has a better sense of humor than I thought.
Who knows? But he might get mad for real if we keep putting this off.
Freud? Mad? Now that's funny.
Let's head in. The air here is oppressive.
Don't waste your time moping around out here, staring into the distance. It's not as romantic as you think.
Not when you do it, perhaps.
Phantom and Luminous are always at it. You'd think the rest of us would have rubbed off on them by now.
I think they're perfect for each other. One's a chatterbox and the other's a stick in the mud. They can distract the Black Mage with their comedy routine while we jump him from behind.
True. But you know they'd take you apart if they heard you say that. Oh, look. There's another wave of monsters coming. There's just no end to them, is there?
We should get inside while we have a chance.
I'll stay here. Somebody's gotta keep them off your backs.
All right. I'm heading in. But I'll see you later, yeah?
Of course.
Things were looking grim. The Black Mage was stronger than any of us expected. And as we fought, the truth became obvious. The Transcendent's power could not be overcome. Our only remaining option was to imprison the Black Mage behind the Seal of Time.
I've activated all 5 seals. We're ready for the next step.
To complete the spell, we just need to charge the seal stone with a lifespan's worth of time. It's the only way to draw the power of time from the Black Mage.
A lifespan? But that would sacrifice someone's very existence.
Don't look so worried. That's my thing.
Nonsense. Do you truly intend to give up your life so casually?
I designed the seal. I made the plan. Besides, it's my turn to play the big hero for once. Sorry, but you all get to clean up my mess this time.
How can you joke about this? It should be me. It's my responsibility.
Luminous, I know how you feel. But this...
I'll do it.
Oh, stop it. The fate of Maple World is in our hands. We can't be getting sentimental.
That's why I'll do it. After the magic you used getting us here, your body can't handle the strain of powering the seal stone.
Mine can.
Luminous, you're the only one here whose magic can match the Black Mage. We need your power over light to end this.
You expect me to stand by as you sacrifice yourself?
Come on, it's the best way. I have no family, no clan. No one will miss me. Except you, I suppose.
But...
Look, we're running out of time. Let's get this over with and argue about it in the afterlife. Deal?
Stop! I wish...
Don't worry about it. What happened?
Please.
God?
You're awake! The fox god heard my wish.
Where am I?
Under the fox tree, of course. You must be feeling awful if you don't know that.
Fox Tree? Is it far from the Temple of Time? What happened to the Black Mage?
What's a black mage? Can you eat it? Because food doesn't last long around pointy-ear foxes.
Pointy-ear foxes? I've never heard of them, but it's a fitting name if... Wait, why are there so many moons? The sky...
What about it?
There's more than one moon.
So? There's always been more than one moon. Did you hit your head?
What do you mean there was always more than one? That's impossible. There should be one sun and one moon.
Oh boy. You must have gotten thumped if you think Grandis only has one moon.
Grandis? I've never heard that name before.
Hello? Anyone in there? Oh, okay. I better get you to the village before you get yourself eaten. Come on!
Well, I suppose that's my best option.
Are you always this slow? Is it because you don't have a tail?
Well, I'm a human, so obviously I don't have...
Ugh, you're so slow. I'm going ahead. There shouldn't be anything too dangerous out here so long as you follow me. Stay on the path, okay? And remember, if you run into something hungry, holler. Get it? Good human. See you soon!
Someone at the village has to know the way to Maple World.
fox tree and press your hands together and... Don't just stand there. Do as I do. Fox God? This is my new friend Shade, and, you'd be surprised by how someone so funny-looking could be so cool, So make sure nothing tries to make Shade its lunch, okay?
Interesting that fox people believe in a fox god. Actually, that makes a lot of sense.
Hey, Shade! Stop fooling around and start praying to the fox god! Ask her to watch over you! Hurry!
Please watch over me? What was that? It was like my body was covered in shining light.
The fox god gave you her blessing. Say thank you before she regrets it. You're not even a fox, so she must like you a lot.
Thank you? Wait, so the fox god is real?
Dummy. Why would I pray to something that isn't real? Besides, you must have felt that fox marble fall into your pocket just now. That means you're practically one of us.
Really? Is the fox god always so welcoming with strangers?
You're not a stranger anymore, Shade. And now, you can use the power of your spirit guardian like a proper pointy-ear fox. You know food won't hop into your mouth if you stand there gaping, right? Lumps already tried it. Now, let's go back to the village.
Here! That should be enough for everyone. I'll head back now. Was the village this way? I don't think this is the right path. This feels familiar. Ah, my head. It feels like it's going to burst. Moonbeam?
Really, Shade? You can't even take care of yourself. But don't worry. It's my turn to protect you.
Your turn? Then that wasn't a dream. Did we fail? No, the seal worked. I'm sure of it. What happened?
Please. God.
God?
Somebody. Please. Help!
When do you intend to get up, lazy bones? At this rate, I should really just dump you on someone else. No. I can't turn my back on someone who was injured while protecting one of my foxes, even a human. Getting you back on your feet is going to take a lot out of me with the shape you're in. Stranger, you and I are going to be asleep for a long, long time.
Shade! Are you okay? Keep that banged-up head still. Can you feel your toes?
I'm fine. What happened?
You collapsed after you ran into a tiger. But why are you so far from the village? I told you not to leave the path. You're too weak to be out here on your own.
I got a little lost while I was hunting balloon mice.
If you wanted some tails to eat, you should have just asked me. I would have gotten as many as you wanted.
I needed to gather my thank you gift for the villagers myself.
What's my thank you gift then? Watching you get eaten? Do you know how much You're so stupid! I can't stand you! Why are you following me? Dummy, you still haven't healed fully. Go home and get some rest.
I'm sorry.
What for?
For...
I don't care about that, dum-dum.
for...
remember saving me at all, do you? You stupid, stupid!
For...
Oh, I don't care what you remember. You're dumb and you have no ears, and you're way too big, and you hunt worse than a toothless bunny!
I'm sorry.
You know, I'm the one who got that liver for you, Shade. All by myself, in the deepest part of the forest. So, why are you getting hurt gathering mouse tails for everyone else? You dummy!
I know. I'm sorry.
You're still too weak, even with a spirit. You can't run, can't claw anyone, or even bite with those dull teeth. You'd have no chance against a tiger on your own. I'll just have to give you some of my power.
What do you mean, give me your power?
You saved my life.
Moonbeam.
My guardian is strong, so I'll be fine even if I give you some of its power. I'll be too weak to fight tigers on my own again, but you'll come help me, right?
While I'm here. What will happen to her after I leave?
Shade?
What if a tiger finds you when I'm not around?
I'll just run, stupid! I'm going ahead, and you'd better follow.
Moonbeam. Moonbeam! 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 Where did you go? This is her hair tie. She wouldn't just drop it. What if I took too much of her power? If something happened to her, I'd... No. Moonbeam knows these woods like the tip of her tail. Please be safe. Moonbeam!
Shade.
What are you doing all the way up here? Actually, I'm just glad you're okay. Come on, we should head back to the village. Everyone's worried.
I thought that if I climbed up high, it would be easier for the fox god to hear me. I didn't want her to miss my wish. I asked her to keep you here, Shade. With me. You know, I always knew that you'd be leaving someday. There's too much wind in your scent. I gave you my power because I thought you'd have to stay with me. You promised that you'd be by my side, so...
Moonbeam, I'm sorry. Thank you for bringing me to the village. I wouldn't have made it in this world without you. You sacrificed some of your strength just to keep me safe. There haven't been many people who would do something like that for me. And I've never had a place to call home before. But I have someone else like you waiting where I come from, Moonbeam. Someone who held out their hand when I was alone, just like you did. Someone who also gave me a light to follow in the darkness. In those last moments, when I thought I was going to die, I saw his face. He was alone and in pain. I had vanished from the world, but I could see that he was suffering even more than I was. It was unbearable. I'm sure he's racked with guilt, thinking that I actually died, so I need to tell him that I'm still alive. Him and the others who are waiting for me. And if the world they love so much is still in danger, I need to protect it. Once that's done, I'll come back.
You have to help your friends, Shade. But I'm your friend too, right?
Of course you are.
And you're a pointy-eared fox, aren't you?
That's right.
You're my friend. And a fox. So, promise me you'll come back home. No matter what.
I promise.
Wait. I don't want you to forget if you hit your head doing something stupid again. Here. Look. The fox tree will keep our promise safe. That means you can't break it. Otherwise, the fox god is gonna devour you whole. Got it?
Got it.
Are you going to leave right away?
As soon as I have everything I need to travel, yes.
I'm really hungry all of a sudden. You go ahead to the village. I'm gonna get something to eat.
Will you be okay on your own?
Of course. Don't think I'm weak just because I gave you some power. Off I go.
But, Moonbeam, it's still raining.
Shade, did you find Moonbeam?
Yes, I did. She's safe and sound.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you, thank you.
She didn't come back with you?
I think she wants to be alone.
The poor dear. I've grown so used to seeing the two of you together.
I'm sure you were relieved to hear that Tumbleweed knew stories of your home. But Moonbeam...
What child does not fear losing a friend?
So those little holes on the side of your head are your ears? Wow. I was sure someone chomped your ears off when you were a kid.
I thought that too at first, but it turns out humans have flaps on either side of their heads. Those are their ears. And some humans even decorate them with little metal fangs.
Ah, allow me to introduce you to the original resident of your home.
So you're Shade. I thought you might be a human when they told me about your strange appearance. Glad to see that I was right. I usually hide when I encounter strangers, so I've never seen one of you up close before. Mind if I examine you a bit?
Sure. But how do you know about Maple World? Have you been there? What's it like now?
Whoa, slow down! I've never been to Maple World. You can only get there by crossing dimensions. But I've heard of travelers from there. People are saying that Pantheon has a whole bunch of humans now even. I'm sure they'd know more if you talk to them. Isn't that how you came here? Or is there another interdimensional portal nearby?
Another what? No, not at all. I have no idea how I got here.
Weird. So it never occurred to you that you were in another world?
No. I knew I was somewhere else when I saw the multiple moons. Where I'm from, we only have the one. But if what you're saying is true, the interdimensional portal must be some kind of doorway between our worlds. I've never heard of anything like that before.
Yeah, I've overheard people saying that a whole new world's been discovered. But I don't know much beyond that. Sorry, it's just gossip I picked up on the road.
And you think that if I go to this Pantheon, I'll be able to reach Maple World?
I'm not so sure. But I know that there are people from your world in the city. And I haven't heard anything about them being stuck. Maybe you can go back through the portal.
Is that enough for you to go on, Shade? Will you be leaving us?
Yes.
A shame. Tumbleweed, please do us the kindness of guiding Shade to the place you mentioned.
Won't even have time to knock the dust from my paws before I hit the road again. Huh.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I'm joking. Of course I'll help a fellow fox. It's a long way to go on your own.
Have we hurt your feelings in some way, Shade?
Did we bring up your missing ears and tail too much? You're a fox who passed the fox test. Where else could you make your home?
You're not leaving because the old owner of your house is back, are you? Tumbleweed never stays for long. And we always can make room for you, dear.
That's enough, everyone. Shade's mind is set.
Yes. Thank you, everyone. But there's something I have to take care of. I promise to come back once I have.
Very well. Make your preparations.
Here, take this in case you get hungry on the road.
Humans don't eat this stuff.
What? You don't eat mouse tails? Oh, what about the liver we gave you?
The thing is...
Well, never you mind. Just promise that wherever you go, you'll eat 3 meals a day, and breakfast especially. Foxes eat to live and live to eat, after all.
Has anyone seen my niece? I've been back for hours and I haven't seen teeth nor tail of her.
You'll see Moonbeam once you return from guiding Shade, I'm sure.
Shouldn't we wait until she shows up?
Yes. It may hurt her feelings if she learns you just left.
No. It's best that I go now.
Yes. The sooner we say goodbye, the sooner Shade can return.
Thank you for welcoming me into your home and treating me with such kindness.
Pish posh, there's no need to thank us for that. Now I'm far too old to leave the village with you, so allow me to grant you some of my power instead.
Oh, no. I'll be all right.
Don't be shy now. The world outside the village is far more dangerous than you think.
That's right. Our first duty is to look after other members of the Skulk. So, take my power as well.
It's tradition. When Tumbleweed left the village to wander, we each gave him some of our strength too.
What kind of foxes would we be to let you go off empty-handed?
But
You may be leaving the village, Shade, but you'll always be a pointy-eared fox. So hold your head high like a fox should.
And come back if you're ever in trouble.
Stay safe out there, you hear?
thank you, everyone. I'll be back someday.
Well, here we are! Welcome to Pantheon, home of the Nova.
It's so different from Fox Point Village.
Well, you can't expect good fox sense from dragonfolk. But you should find a fellow named Cartalion. He's a good un, and can probably tell you what you want to know. Oh, there he is now, the big fellow there. He's the captain of Pantheon's guard.
Horns and tail like a dragon, and those wings. The Black Mage had a commander who looked like that. Could Magnus have been from Pantheon? Thank you.
No problem. But, you know, it was raining at the village the whole time I was there. You and Moonbeam are really close, aren't you?
I owe her a lot. She looked out for me.
You know, Moonbeam was just a kid when I first left the village. All she did was smile, even when she was sad. And when she did, she was the spitting image of her father. After my brother and his wife, I couldn't stand being in that house anymore. I felt like I was drowning. That's why I left to wander. Silver gave me an earful, but I told him that Moonbeam deserved better than a bitter fox who resented the village for still being alive when his family had died.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Be sorry for Moonbeam, not me. I ran away when she needed me, and I just wanted to thank you. You became Moonbeam's friend when she needed one. And I think if she was here, she'd want you to know that. So thank you, Shade. And good luck. I hope things go well and you can come home soon.
Athena. After all these years, I'm glad your sense of wonder survives inside the accomplished warrior. Did you really believe there was a secret hero? I promise. There were only 4 friends with me during the final battle against the Black Mage. Aren, Luminous, Phantom, and... Freud. I should know, after all.
It just didn't seem like a lie.
It's not that I doubt your insight.
I know you don't.
Then what is it?
When I told them what happened to Freud, there was such sorrow in their eyes.
Perhaps you spoke with the mercenary who worked with Freud? I truly cannot recall anyone of that description.
Could it truly be so simple?
I believe it was somewhere in this area, but it's dangerous to walk in the Minar forest as I am right now. I should make this quick. Was it around here? Ah, up there. Lock's still strong. I doubt any of the Black Mage's minions got their hands on the stuff we stashed here. Everyone got on my case about adding something, but the only things I was afraid to lose were walking into battle by my side. Sorry, everyone. I know we promised to open it together, but I'm sure you all would understand. One of Aren's polearms, though not one I've seen her use before. Here's Afrian's first loose scale, still shiny. And the crest of the elves. Can't believe they haven't made Mercedes come back for this yet. And finally... That's right. I threw in the only photo of all of us together. I just wanted to get the others off my back, but I'm glad it was safe here. And now I'm sure this world has forgotten me completely. If there were any trace of me left, it'd be here. It should be here. Where's the mark of the promise I made with Moonbeam?
Hey, outsider! How did you get here? The Fox God should have kept you out! You should know better than to think you can tramp through our home. You don't even have ears or a tail. Shoo! Go on, get!
Sorry. I know I should have come here first.
Are you lost? How did you get here?
Don't talk to them, Kit. Gather the other foxes. Hurry!
Okay.
This isn't a joke. They're scared of me. They don't remember me at all. So sorry, I didn't mean to...
How dare you intrude here? Depart at once!
Stay together, everyone. This outsider is dangerous.
You brute! Go away! We don't want to eat you, but we will if we have to.
Please, Just leave us alone.
This is where I first met Moonbeam. She's forgotten me too. But the power Moonbeam and the other foxes gave me, it's still with me. I can still feel their love for me beating warm in my chest. But their memories? If I knew this would happen, I would have just...
Rise.
Fox God?
You are undoubtedly human. So by what right do you possess my power?
This space. I slept here for a long time after saving Moonbeam. I remember now. It wasn't a dream. But has the Fox God forgotten me as well? This is hopeless.
I sense not only my blessing, but the missing power from my foxes as well. Have you crept back to steal from us again, thief? Or do you imagine yourself strong enough to withstand my wrath?
Please, just let me explain. I arrived in the village a long time ago. To seal the Black Mage, one of us had to give up our existence. Endless darkness, all around me. Then, I heard Moonbeam's voice crying out for help. Into a deep sleep, for years, I think. Moonbeam found me, beneath the fox tree. Not long after I passed the fox test, Tumbleweed returned and... But I couldn't tell my friends what happened. No one remembered me. Every trace of my existence was erased from Maple World. So, I returned to the village, but the foxes had forgotten me as well. Before I left this place, I don't think any of them would have wanted to forget me.
Then crossing the dimensional boundary must have erased your existence from this world, as it was from yours.
You believe me?
I do. Your story simply makes sense. It would be a rare thief indeed who could steal my blessing without my leave. And I myself recently slept as I only do after expending great power. When I awoke, I had no memory of how or why I had put myself to such strain. But now I understand. You are definitely one of my foxes, however strange your scent. And I shall make sure you never feel this pain again. I cannot restore the lost past, but I can safeguard your future. Make new memories with those you care for, little fox, and be happy.
New memories. Then, maybe people will remember me, even if I cross dimensions. The Fox God's blessing has gotten stronger. This warmth. I don't feel alone anymore. Will the village foxes listen to me as patiently as the Fox God? There must be some way I can ease their fears.
Hundreds of years later, the seal stone locking away the Black Mage suddenly cracked, and the Black Mage's shadow overtook a town. After that, the sleeping heroes began to wake up.
But if I stay here, the others will face the Black Mage again without me. Even if I've been forgotten, I can't leave Maple World in the hands of that monster. If he's been resurrected, I have to fight him. And if I go to Moonbeam now, I'll just be forced to leave her again. Moonbeam, I'll see you again once Maple World is safe, and I can stay here for good. Everyone, you're safe!
Run!
Moonbeam!
Does regret stain your heart? You only endure because I remember you. So tell me, were you faced with the decision again? Would you walk the path you chose before?
left Fox Point Village. Did my foxes chase you away again?
I didn't go to the village. I thought it would be better to take care of some things while the foxes don't remember me.
By take care of some things, do you mean battling the Black Mage you fought before?
Yes. My friends swore that they would save Maple World, and I swore to help them.
I understand. You are one of my foxes now, and I would do much and more to protect you. Such is the strength I invested in your blessing that I fell into a deep slumber after we last spoke. I only mention it as proof of how dearly I prize your happiness. So tell me, little fox, will fighting this Black Mage make you happy?
I have my own foxes to protect back in Maple World. Once I'm sure my old friends are safe there, I'll come back to protect my new friends here.
Then I shall support your efforts as best I am able. But such a calling shall force you to walk a long and lonely path. Would you not see that child's face, even once?
She'll be afraid of me.
Pining poisons the heart, little fox. It would be good for you to see her again, even at a remove.
Why are your eyes so sad?
Oh.
You look hurt.
You're crying again. Is it because of me?
No, I don't really know.
Even if we can't get memories back, we can make new ones.
What does that mean?
I promise.
Speak up! You're mumbling.
Moonbeam, once it's all over, I'll come back and make sure you never cry because of me again. it's not raining. I don't know if I'm happy or disappointed.
Hi! I'm glad you're here. You'll want to see this. Look, my spirit guardian looks just like you.
Is this the Fox God's gift?
Weird, right? I woke up the other day and it had changed shape. No ears or tail, but it looks kind of cool. So, where did you come from, huh? Why do you look like my guardian, huh? Huh?
I'm from a place with one moon. I don't know why we look alike.
A place with one moon? That's even stranger then. Because my grandpa told me that spirit guardians change their shape to look like the person we miss most in the whole wide world. And spirits made from that kind of love are the strongest of all. I've only seen you once. So why would my guardian do that? Doesn't it make you wonder?
Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
I've never had close friends. I mean, I had the other foxes. We all lived together, but kids are supposed to stay with their parents until they grow up, and I lost mine when I was little. Grandpa did his best, and my uncle... Well, at the end of the day, the other kids went back to their parents, and I didn't.
Moonbeam.
But now I have a friend who will always be at my side, too. So I'm not lonely anymore.
I'm glad. That's wonderful.
Yes, isn't it? You know, you have a lot of wind in your scent. You won't be staying here for long, right? You're going to leave soon, aren't you?
I don't want to leave Moonbeam, but I owe it to my friends to help protect Maple World, not to mention the Alliance and all the people I've met who just want to live free.
Did I say something wrong?
No, it's okay.
Well, you can go where you want, but tell me your name before you leave.
My name was given to me by the person I miss most in the world, Moonbeam. When I can be with that person again, I'll tell you my name.
Well, it's clear you don't have a lick of fox sense. But since my guardian looks like you, make sure you come back and visit me. Promise?
Promise. If spirit guardians really take on the appearance of those you long to see again, then I already know who mine looks like.
So, you finally made it here.
Adversary. The path you walk is preordained. You only quicken your pace to its end.
You've done what I could never do. Never forget that strength. Forgotten hero.
I changed my mind. That look on your face right now, wouldn't miss it for the world.
He did help us save that world, you know. Try not to make fun of him too much.
It seems we all had the same stuff to do.
Well, I see the rest of you beat me here. Just as well, the star of the show is always last to arrive.
Phantom, why don't you go star in another party?
What do you mean, plus you? You helped save the world. You're in!
It pains me to say this, but Phantom's right. You're just as important as the rest of us.
Who would have thought? The Grand Heroes defeat the Black Mage, save Maple World from certain destruction, and celebrate by gathering in a creepy, spider-infested shack to mope about their long-lost companion.
Speaking of spiders, Phantom, you're about to step.
You'll need to wake up earlier than that to trick me with a joke like, oh!
Juicy. Hope those fancy shoes aren't as difficult to clean as they look.
Well, since we're all here, why don't we enjoy each other's company for a while? Away from the dead spider. Look up through the roof. The moon and the stars are just gorgeous tonight.
I doubt it. The roof didn't have these holes until the thing that happened to him.
No, I'm pretty sure most of those holes were there to begin with. Freud always was too lazy to fix anything.
He wasn't lazy. He just thought his cottage had character. And I happen to know he loved this view.
He had his quirks, didn't he?
Yes. He must have really loved it here. Well, if I had to guess, we're probably all thinking about Freud.
We are, which means we've reminisced enough for one evening. So long, Freud.
Do you think he can hear us?
As a matter of fact, I do. And we can't very well leave without saying goodbye. Don't worry, we're practically family. When the journey's finished, we'll meet again.
Or whenever there's another crisis.
Well, we are Maple World's greatest heroes, after all.
Goodbye, Freud. We'll come visit again sometime.
See you, Freud.
This was a nice way to remember an old friend. We weren't bad.
He's just being modest. We're second to none. The best team ever.
Just me left. They all have loved ones to see and places to be. After the fight with the Black Mage, I thought I'd just fade away. The thought that all the people I've met would forget me was... Well, I'm glad I didn't disappear. Now, I have someone waiting for me too, Freud. It's my turn to go home. With the Black Mage gone, my existence should be as stable as anyone else's, right? If Moonbeam's forgotten about me again... What are you wishing for?
Oh. You're here again. Hi!
Yeah, sorry it's been a while.
Yeah, and it's about time the Fox God listened to one of my wishes. I was just telling her I wanted you to come see me again. Again! I've come here almost every day, but this is the first time one of my wishes has come true.
What did you wish for?
When I was little, I wished that my parents would come back. And after I grew up a bit, I just asked for a friend. But once I met you, I wished that you would come see me again. And here you are!
The Fox God made 2 of your wishes come true then.
Huh?
I'll tell you later.
But now that you're back, does it mean you found the person you missed? Gonna tell me your name yet?
There are some things I need to take care of before I can stay with her again. But I can tell you my other name, the one my friends called me before I met her.
Okay, me first. My name is Moonbeam.
My name is...
That doesn't sound foxy at all. But I guess it's pretty cool. Tell me your other name next time, okay?
You got it.
You're leaving again now, right?
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Your eyes say otherwise, Moonbeam.
But you'll come back again?
Definitely.
It's a promise.
Here, let me prove it to you.
What are you doing?
Here. The fox tree is going to look after my promise. Whenever you feel lonely, come look at this mark, and remember that I'll come back as soon as I can. After all, I have to keep my word. Otherwise, the Fox God will gobble me up.
Yes! Okay! You've sworn it on the fox tree, so we have to see each other again.
Yep, it's a promise.
Why are your feet carrying you from my valley, little fox? Do you not wish to reside here once more, now that Maple World's corrupt Transcendent has been dealt with?
There are too many people who still need me. For the sake of the pointy-eared foxes who took me into their home, and the friends who fought at my side, I have to leave.
What? How can you abandon sweet little Moonbeam? Oh, Moonbeam's dearest wish is for your return.
I've heard that voice before.
Is Moonbeam not worthy of your love and protection as well?
She is, but thanks to your gift, my love and protection are already at Moonbeam's side, keeping her safe. That's the only reason I can keep fighting.
Then your duties have not concluded with the demise of the Black Mage?
My friends and I saved Maple World. Now it's time for us to protect Grandis.
Jared Darmore has grown powerful enough to obscure even my vision. In time, his malignant ambitions may come to threaten my foxes. So be it. I shall respect your will, though it grieves me. My place is here, watching over the other foxes. But though fate prevents me from walking by your side, you need only return, and I will offer you any aid I can.